So for my cast project, I was supposed to do horse care lessons in person every Friday, but due to coronavirus, I will be doing the same thing but in the form of videos. So I'm here with my horse, Lucky, and for today's video, I will be teaching proper grooming. So, hello, buddy. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Hello, kiss. Kiss. Yay. Okay, so the first step to properly grooming a horse is to use a brush called the curry comb. It can look like this, or this, or this. Hello. Generally, they look like this, and this is used to take all of the dirt and everything from underneath the hair to bring it up, basically, and you go in a circular motion. So you go in a circular motion, so you see, oh, there's a lot of dirt right here. You go in a circular motion and with the hair. So this is the way the hair goes. If you go the other way, it goes like that. So you go the smooth way, go with the hair. And you go in circular motions like so. It brings all the dust and dirt from underneath the hair up, or it just gets the dirt kind of off the horse. So you do this circular motion the whole way through the horse. If there's a lot of dirt like here, you'll do smaller circles to bring it all up. And then with the curry comb, you don't do the full leg because they're usually too big for the leg. And you just kind of do to right here and the top of the leg. Then, of course, you repeat the steps with the curry comb on the other side of the horse. The horses do have two sides that you need to brush. So you just repeat those steps, going with the hair again, circular motions. And also, if you curry comb your horse well, then they're gonna get shinier. And that's my favorite part, because we love a shiny horse. Oh, you're so dirty. See here, he has a big poop stain. So you have to put a lot of pressure on it in the circular motions to kind of get it to go away. And eventually it will. You just gotta keep kind of scrubbing. So the next step to properly brushing a horse is using the hard brush. It's gonna look like this. It'll come in a bunch of different colors, and basically it just feels kind of rough. This brush is used to kind of get the dust off of the horse that you just curry combed. So this will be going again with the hair, just long brushes. Yeah, you like that? So just long brushes, get the dust off the horse. And then with the hard brush, you can actually go and do the whole horse's leg. And brush all that dirt off. And of course you repeat these steps for each leg. And then you repeat for the other side and make sure you always walk around the front of your horse because you never know if your horse is gonna kick might not be intentional, but you never know. Better safe than sorry. You're getting so shiny. Then your next step to properly grooming a horse is the soft brush. Basically, it looks the same as the hard brush, only when you touch it, it's a lot softer. So this is basically to make sure that all of the dust is off your horse and that your horse is going to look shiny and perfect. Steps to this brush are exactly the same as the hard brush. So you just go down and do long brushes. Only this brush is a little softer. And yes, you do the leg. So again, you're gonna do the legs. And you're gonna repeat these steps for both sides of the horse and all 4 legs. And then the next step is the face brush. So it's a really small, hard brush and soft brush. It's like kind of a medium brush. And this one is just used on the horse's face to make sure there's no dust. So it's small, so it kind of just fits everywhere, which is nice. Look at that. Oh, buddy. He sheds a lot on his face. Hello. Hi, weirdo. Hello, weirdo. You're so weird. And it's basically just done like right here. You're gonna go sideways because that's where the hair goes. Or I guess left and right. Right here and left here. And then down here because that's where the hair goes. And then continue. Of course, don't get their eyes. And then the side of their faces, like so. And yeah, he sheds a lot, so there's nothing you can really do about that. But this is just to make sure there's no dust on his face. And he doesn't really like his face being touched that much. Okay, the next step is hoof picking, which is probably the most important step. You can do this before everything else. You can do this at the beginning, the end. There's no specific order. The brushes are the only thing you really have to do in order, but you could do this before the brushes or after. I like to do it after. I don't know, it's just a preference thing. This part is the picking and this is brushing all the dirt out. So most horses will lift their feet up for you easily because they don't like having stuff in their hooves. And you can see there's a lot of dirt in his hoof. Let me get up. Up, up, up. Good boy. Just avoid the frog. And with time, you'll learn exactly where the frog is. So you won't have to, like, here. Yeah, he's always rough with his back hooves. Not too sure why. He always has been. He's a rescue, so you can't really judge him for anything. Good boy. a lot of muck in his hoof, so I need to scrape it out as best as I can. Okay. And good boy. So you repeat those steps that I just showed you with the hoof pick for all of the hooves. There's no really difference. All hooves have a frog that you need to be careful of. You just scrape past that and then brush it all out. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in his hooves. It's pretty gross, but it's very important. This always hurts my back with picking. Yes. It's called coat conditioner. You spray it all over the horse, but that's what you do at the end. But to brush the tail thoroughly, you just spray it all through the tail because it works kind of as hair conditioner too, so you'll be able to brush through it. So you just gotta make sure you kind of soak the tail in coat conditioner. There's obviously better products for this. You could use like actual tail conditioner and buy that. If the tail is drenched, you grab your brush and you just go through the tail as if it's normal. So obviously the same, start at the end. Yeah, there, so you start at the end of your hair and work your way up. It's the exact same thing for horse hair. You don't want to knot it or anything. And you just work your way up the tail. Is called the forelock, and this is brushed the same way as the tail is, just straight down. Obviously condition it some more. His forelock was already pretty well conditioned, so I didn't need to do it. And then you have a nicely brushed forelock. Good boy. So once you've completed all of this, you are going to have fly spray and coat conditioner. You can buy these from any local equine store, and it doesn't really matter which order you put them in, whether it's fly spray or coat conditioner first. I like to do coat conditioner first, so it's getting in the horse's coat, and I like to do fly spray second, so that the flies can smell it and just avoid it. So this is coat conditioner. Obviously we don't have access to equestrian stores or equine stores because we're on an island, so we just have to ship it in, and we reuse our bottles, so that's why it doesn't say coat conditioner. The horse. Some horses might not like this. He's usually one of them, but he's being pretty good right now, so that's nice. And then repeat for the other side. You don't need a lot. And you must make sure your horse is clean before you do this, because if not, the dirt from your horse is all going to build up and it's really gross. So before you spray your horse, make sure your horse is spotless and well groomed. And then repeat steps for fly spray. Fly spray is so that the flies don't come and bite your horse or bother your horse. They really like legs, so you spray the legs well. Then, yeah, just make sure you do that. Repeat steps for the other side of the horse. In the end, you're gonna have a shiny, well done groomed horse that has been groomed properly.